This is Baraza Media Television, the voice of Africa and Afro descent. I am Jane Yoike, host of Next Level Show. We are going to amplify the Montreal Art Center and Museum, their newest initiative, the Film Club.
Thank you guys for having us here. We appreciate that, and we're exciting for everything you're doing here. And yeah, we can't wait. Thank you.
Montreal Art Center Museum. The evening tonight is to introduce something new for us, which is our film club. We have been here for 15 years supporting, we're a not-for-profit organization supporting both visual and performing artists. We have about 50 artists in the building that rent and have studio spaces to work in and paint, and then we have exhibitions. We have emerging artist exhibitions for outside artists, and plus our in-house artists are able to have exhibitions here as well every year. About, going back many years, we also started to support performing artists, and we have shows downstairs. We just expanded our showroom downstairs, doubling the size of it to be able to have bigger shows, and we do that with different local bands and performers and singles. Okay, this is our film room, which we're just opening up this week. It's not finished yet, but it's going to be really very beautiful when it is finished. And this is to welcome, we're going to have 6 special charter members that will be part of this room and utilize it for their meetings and their productions and working in here and being really, in the heart of Griffintown and in being able to work in this beautiful environment. And we're also going to have a very professional cinematic camera, which Jasen will tell everybody about, that they'll be able to use. So these are only for charter members of the Montreal Art Center Museum's Film Club. And then we have a junior membership, and then we have a student membership. So all that information, and everybody who joins gets a card which gives them, their access. You have your card on you? Oh, here it is. Okay, this is the membership card that brings you in with your picture that identifies you as a member of the Montreal Art Center Museum Film Club.
Yes, so that shows that you're a member, and you can be taking advantage of pretty much any program that we have for movie club members. And kind of like you see just in the back, those are some highlights that we chose for iconic films that have been filmed over the years, and a little inspiration for movie professionals and producers that will be here in this room creating new history. And maybe someday their movies will be on our walls as well. So this very tall gentleman, his name is Jasen. He has been working on a variety of projects here in North America, but also you just wrapped up a project in Germany, Berlin, I believe.
Munich and Berlin, yes.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely. And he's been working on projects varying from post-film production interviews with artists and creatives to filming his own projects and music videos for a variety of contracts, and we're so happy and proud to have him being one of our co-hosts of the club. So a small round of applause.
Yeah. Hi guys, we're still here at the Montreal Art Center and Museum. Today they are launching their newest initiative, the Film Club. And I got to meet one of the guests. Could you kindly introduce yourself? What's your name?
Yes, my name is Hania. I came from Iran, but I'm a student here in Montreal.
Okay, so where did you, somebody invited you, or how did you get the wind? We have this, the launch of the new initiative at the Montreal Art Center and Museum.
No one introduced me. Actually, because I've always been passionate about cinema, films, and visual arts.
Okay.
So I was, just following, the events, news, these kind of things. So
Okay.
then I found, this events advertisement. So
Okay.
then I just registered, and now I'm here to explore, new opportunities here in Montreal.
Very good. So is this your first time at the Montreal Art Center and Museum?
Yes, this is my first time.
Really?
I've never been here.
You've never been?
No.
This is one of the hidden charms we have in Montreal. Actually, it's located. Do you know this area very well?
Not very much, because as I said, I'm just, it's about a year and a half that I'm living in Montreal.
Okay.
So I'm kind of new to the country and even the city, but just my passion brings me here. So yeah, that's why I'm here. And because I had, despite my background in engineering, I
Yes.
had some experience in theater. So back to when I was living in Iran. So I had some small
You're from
roles.
Iran?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Persian, and I had some small roles in theater, and I even went to a film psychology class where we analyzed characters based on Lacan's and Freud's theories.
Yes.
So I learned a lot about different aspects of a role, and now I'm about to be graduated soon. So I decided to come to this event to join a community where
Absolutely,
I can
yes.
learn and experience new things in new ways.
Yes, very good. So
Thank
it's a
you.
pleasure meeting you, and anytime now the show will be starting, so stay tuned. Today we are at the Montreal Art Center and Museum, and they are launching their newest initiative. Stay tuned. Don't miss this beautiful opportunity. Thank you. Hello viewers, this is just our continuation. We are at the Montreal Art Center and Museum. Today they had their newest initiative, the Film Club. And we are joined none other than one of the biggest singers we have here in Montreal, Canada. Could you welcome to the show? And welcome again. Kindly introduce yourself to our viewers.
My name is Christine Gowie, and I'm an actress and a singer and a guitarist. And I played Celine Dion in a made-for-TV movie about her life called Celine, which you can find on YouTube. And I was very honored to receive an award. That's my claim to fame.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and that's a solid proof right there that hard work, patience, consistency pays.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I was 25 when I did the movie and won the award. So ever since then, I've been doing more music. I sort of stopped acting and went into music and playing a lot of guitar, practicing, that sort of thing. So now that's been my path since then.
Very good. So did you start singing when you were young?
Yes. At 13,
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was 13 and I started playing the guitar after my brother Sammy, and my dad also, he plays guitar. My grandfather, everybody in my family was musical, but they didn't pursue it as a career except for me and my brother and my sister. We all play music now. Yeah.
So the entire family sings. You play something.
My sister is, she plays, she sings and she does children's music.
Okay.
And you can find her on Spotify called Sing with Nadine. Sing with Nadine is her album. And my brother, he has a company, music production company in Vancouver called Fusion Presents.
Okay.
And I'm here at the Montreal Art Center and playing shows around town here in Montreal.
Very good. Were you born here?
I It's not. I was born in England, actually. I was born in London.
Oh, okay.
But Margaret Thatcher changed the law that year, and I didn't get the citizenship. So I was just born there.
And then you got your citizenship here in Canada?
Yes, I got my citizenship. We came here 31 years ago.
Very
so I
good.
was 9.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, your singing was something else. We saw it live. My dear viewers, you're gonna see this beautiful, lovely lady. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So, where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, well, if I can go to Kenya.
She wants to come to Kenya and sing, yes?
I would love to. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll make your dream come true.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jane. It's an
Yeah.
honor meeting you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, that's all the time we had for today. Thank you very much. This is Baraza Media Television, the voice of Africa and Afro descent. Back to you. Bye-bye. What is your next level? Well, our next level at Baraza Media TV is to amplify the voice of Africa, Afro descent, diversity and inclusion through our informative and inspirational storytelling, news and event. And today we are doing exactly that. And yes, so Jason.
Yes.
I read a small article that says, so Jason, he's the curator and producer of the 48-hour film festival,
I am.
offering a unique opportunity for film enthusiasts and professionals to explore films in depth, network and take full advantage of their museum's facility. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
Jason, by looking at that camera, kindly introduce yourself to our viewers and we want to know, who is Jason?
Well, I think Bella did such a great job.
Yes.
And so did you. There's really not much else to say. I am indeed the tall gentleman in the room. And I do also produce the Montreal 48-Hour Film Festival, and I host the club here at Montreal Arts Center and Museum. One thing that I love to do is kind of my guilty pleasure from all of this is the 48-Hour Film Festival, and just kind of getting back in the spirit of like creating things for the fun of creating things.
Right.
And it's why I wanted to bring it to Montreal. And it was also kind of like my thank you to the city for adopting me as someone that's not from Montreal.
Wow. Where are you from again?
Well, I'm from California, but I've
Okay.
lived in many places: Colorado, Texas, New York.
Right.
Now I'm here, and in Brooklyn as well.
Yes.
So I pop around a lot, but
Right.
Montreal has definitely like welcomed me, and it's kind of been my like thank you to the city.
Right.
And there's big opportunities for any filmmakers that want to join the club or participate in the festival. But you know, at the end of the day, it's really just about getting together with your friends, your peers, and like creating films for the love of creating films. And it kind of tears the walls down
Absolutely.
of like all the things that a lot of creatives build up within yourself, whether it's like, oh, it's not the right time, it's not the right weather, I need to wait for the money, I need
Right.
to wait for this actor.
Yes.
By the end of 48 hours, you've gotten together with your friends, you've created a film, and you're now watching it like
Wow.
with your peers.
Yes.
So it kind of like, it's great. In my opinion, I had a lot of fun doing it. I used to participate in it with my team in Colorado, the Cinema Geeks.
Right.
And, you know, I see them thriving and having fun out there. And I thought, oh, I wanted to bring this to Montreal. So that's been my goal. And the lovely people here at the Art Center and Museum, they've kind of also adopted me and taken me in as well.
Right.
And they have such a great space. Like Allan and Bella and everyone here, like they are...
I see that.
are at the foremost, like one of the important things that drew me in is their alleyway to give creatives a space. You know,
Wow.
you know, nowadays with like you know, rent going up so high, it's hard to find like a space to call your own, to be creative in, and they're offering great, you know, leases and spaces for people to come paint, do pottery, film make, write. You know, there's spaces in here if you want to just co-work, you know, and you know, get on your laptop, write short films or anything else. They're offering a wonderful spot, and that's kind of like what drew me in as well. Their
Very
passion for like giving back to the art scene, and I don't think there's many people like that, and they're one of the few in Montreal that I think puts that first before everything
Yeah.
else.
So that's why you decided to collaborate with Allan.
Exactly
on this
right.
new
Allan
initiative.
and Bella and basically
Yes.
the whole team here, they really put in front of everything like
Yeah.
a space for creatives to thrive in. So I really love that about them and their personality. It kind of like shows a lot about why they're here.
So the artists listening to us today, what advice or what would you like to tell them?
I get this question a lot.
Yes.
I tell everyone the same thing. Put the book down, press stop on the DVD player,
Yes.
and just go create something with your friends. And at the end of the day, you can read about it, you can talk about it, you can mingle, mix, and all that about it. But the act of creating is really where it's at. So just get out there and go shoot it and just do it, and then have fun with it. And that's the best way and best advice I could give to anybody trying to do this.
Thank you very much. And would you like to add on something else?
Of course.
Yes.
And actually, Jason and I had a conversation a little bit ago about how he started his career in movies, and it's actually a really interesting story. If you don't mind sharing that with the
Please share it.
audience. From a rookie set assistant, and just passion for films, and head straight to go and create the movies, and kind of like being adopted by the entire movie crew, to creating your own projects and getting hired pretty much all around the world to work on major, really high-end productions.
Well, thank you.
And I think a lot of it, as you mentioned before, was having the right people around you, having the right mentorships. And I think that's something resonated with us and kind of like adjusted the movie club offer in the way so that we're actually able to create the environment where people not only connect and network and have a space to create, it's really also opportunities for mentorships and getting in touch with the right people, and having Jason here, and you'll also later meet Christine. And Allan. Allan
Yes.
here is a very inspiring figure as well. So we're offering a lot more than just a space. It's also the mentorship and opportunities to connect with people. And besides Film Club, we've seen that happen in the Art Center before. One of the success stories that we've had was a collaboration between Engulfed Collection and one of our artists who actually met here and connected through the Art Center, and ended up putting up an amazing runway for Montreal Fashion Week. And we are just beyond happy that that was able to take place. And we're hoping to hear some more of those success stories coming from our very own Film Club, and hopefully we'll have the professionals from different areas of filmmaking connect and produce something meaningful. And I hope if you would like to add a little bit more about your story, because I think first-hand storytelling that you were sharing with me a little bit ago was really touching to me. So I think that would be very...
Take it away, yes.
Without incriminating myself too much, I definitely got very lucky, and I will say, snuck my way onto my first set as a PA, getting coffees, watching batteries, making sure nobody stole anything, and it was the first time that I felt like I was having fun and also working at the same time, which is that point in my life, those two things have never combined themselves together in one sentence at all. So I was having fun and I was making money working. And I was really, just excited to go to work, and I got really lucky and booked.
This was in US or?
This was in Colorado.
Colorado,
yeah.
Okay.
And I booked this job for 3 days, and it ended up turning into 11 months of work, and a handful of people that I hold close to my heart decided to mentor me and take me under their wing.
Yes.
And to keep the story short, they just basically said they knew I was full of shit from the get-go. They knew I was lying, but they said that my attitude coming on set and like being a sponge, willing to learn, and just like being excited to be there is the
and confidence is everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they said that's the reason they kept me on, and so that turned into almost a whole year of basically film school, getting paid to be at film school, and then from there on, I mentored under a fellow named Brad Stabio in Colorado. Is a DP, cameraman, runs his own production company out there. He took me under his wing and showed me, you know, everything from lighting to editing to writing to shooting, all of the above. And I was with him for a long time, and then, you know, eventually, you know, as they say, baby bird's got to spread his wings.
Of course.
I started flying out east to New York, and, you know, was doing well out there, met wonderful people, and eventually found my way to Montreal. And whenever the opportunity came to bring the 48-hour film festival, it's very much a full circle, you know, because I was just helping out on a crew, you know, 13, 15 years ago, you know, just getting coffees, and, you know, now I'm producing the whole festival in a city that I'm not from, and I really owe it all to the community, like, you know, just absorbing me and adopting me and letting me be a part of it. And I think if people kind of keep that attitude if they come into the industry, or honestly into anything they choose to do in life, you know, just try to be a positive force in the room. You know, be solution oriented, and you know, as I say, be like a duck. You know, let it roll off your back and just keep going. And I think a lot of good things will just come from those three acts, no matter what industry you're in. So that's in a nutshell.
Wow, thank you so much, Jasen. So tell me, so when you're a little boy, is that what you wanted to become?
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people, you
absolutely
have to. What did you want to become when you were young?
I absolutely not. Again, like, I emphasize a lot that I'm very lucky. Like, I didn't find out until very late in life that I could have fun and work at the same time. You know,
right.
And I think not until that first day on that set that, you know, I ever met that experience. You know, I was always just, you know, oh, work, you know. Another day of work, you know, gotta clock in, gotta do this, you know, gotta do that. It's never fun. So to answer your question, no, I didn't really have anyone growing up telling me that I could have a job like this. It was an option for me to do.
Right.
You know, it took me a long time to find that. But when I did, I definitely dove head first, and you know, I haven't stopped since.
Thank you very much, Jasen. Thank you so much. So please tell our viewers how they can reach the Montreal Art Center and Museum, like your contacts.
Absolutely. So if you go on our website, montrealartcenter.com, there will be a film club tab, under which, if you are interested in a student membership that is slightly discounted, I believe it's $35 plus tax per month, that gives you access to our events, our networking sessions, special pricing on mentorship and workshop classes and things like that. There's also a general membership that's $44 plus tax, and it is also available for reservations on our website. And the larger charter membership that Allan was talking to you about,
how much is that? Yes,
it's $350.
Okay.
So that gives you a lot more access to the building. This being one of the advantages, where you have a meeting room. Really, it's for the professionals that are looking to create projects that are currently in progress of being made. We've had people that do animation works, that have film editing projects in progress. So this is a perfect opportunity for them, because they can bring in their partners, have meetings, have special discussions, brainstorming sessions with their colleagues. That really adds on a lot of value for ongoing projects, and projects that will be starting shortly and is already in motion. With this being said, if you are a film enthusiast and you are interested in movies, and potentially also are looking into getting into film production, I think general membership would be a really good opportunity and very low point of entrance, because really your membership is the same price as your Netflix subscription.
Right.
But you're actually getting to meet with people like Jasen, like Christine, that you will later meet upstairs, who is actually going to be performing in just a few minutes. who is, I'm very excited to introduce Christine to you. She's a Canadian award-nominated actress and
Who's she
singer.
again? Christine?
Christine Gowie. She was the one who did an award-winning role of Celine Dion in Celine Dion movie from 2008, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And other professionals that are so lucky to have had such a rich and interesting career, and they're very passionate about sharing that, and we're very, very happy to have them here being part of the club and sharing their experiences, just like Jason. Oh my God,
Jason.
Just like Jason.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of more rooms that I would like to show you.
Okay.
This being one of the more finished rooms.
So what do you call this beautiful room?
This will be
Does
the
it have a name?
This would be the executive office.
Okay.
Like I said, primarily for the meetings, brainstorming sessions, really for those that want to get new partners on board, have any important deals signed, anything that would involve group meetings, things like that, that would really put them in the creative mind space. And just the surrounding is really inspiring. You kind of look to the wall on the left, you'll see movies that have been generationally recognized.
Yeah.
And kind of imagine yourself sitting in this chair and